Hello everyone, my name is Disney Miss Lizzie and welcome to the review of The Church on Ruby Road, broadcast on Christmas Day on BBC One and Disney Plus. So what do we think? Well, I think the first thing that we should really talk about is whether Ncuti Gatwa is the Doctor, whether they have the feel of the Doctor, whether they are the Doctor. And I can say they are the Doctor. My goodness, they are the Doctor. As soon as 15 started running across the rooftops, it was just, yep, that's it. And that's always a moment that I have of, yes, you are the Doctor. With Matt Smith, it was the fire engine. And for Ncuti Gatwa, it was running across the roof, chasing after Ruby. I love that. And I thought that in the trailer when it came up, it's like, yes, that's going to be their moment. That is their moment when they are the Doctor. Though the scenes leading up to that, it definitely had that old Doctor Who, the quaint and charming feel to it that hasn't been there for a very, very, very long time. So Ncuti Gatwa is the Doctor. I don't have any hesitations. I don't have any, maybe they'll come together within later episodes. But I thoroughly enjoyed his performance. Loved it. So well done, Ncuti Gatwa. Fantastic. Very, very big shoes to fill, but my gosh, you did it. So well done. Ruby, I liked Ruby. There's elements of her character that are very shrouded in mystery. And it's the only theory that I have so far, apart from Anita Dobson's character, which we will get to in a second. But Ruby, does anyone else think that the baby being left by the mysterious figure is actually Ruby herself? Because the first thing that I thought when I saw it was of Red Dwarf and the character of Lister. Now, in the later series, we find out that Lister was abandoned underneath a pool table in Liverpool, and then it comes to light that he is actually his own father, which I don't think will happen with Ruby, but I do think there will be something similar because Lister has to go back all the time to leave him. He can't not do that. So I think it's Ruby leaving herself, sort of breaking a paradox that you can't interact with one another. And that was my first thought of, are they going slightly down a Red Dwarf Lister mode? We will see. But that's my thing, because it's too much in mystery. This figure is shrouded in too much mystery, and I know it'll be, because she was abandoned, so the audience can't see who the mother was, but there wasn't any vocal interaction either. Not that I could hear. I may have missed it, which if I have, please let me know, and then that's my theory gone out the window. But it just seemed a bit, there's too much mystery behind this person. I think Ruby has to constantly deliver herself on Christmas Eve so that the timelines are always connecting. Now, Anita Dobson's character. I don't know what to make of her, because I don't know if this is a cheeky nod to her history of being in EastEnders, which, for anyone who doesn't know, EastEnders is a soap on BBC One, a popular soap opera, and Anita Dobson plays a vital role within the history of the series. So you have the Queen Vic pub, which has been featured in Doctor Who in The Army of Ghosts, and she was the original landlady of the series. So anyway, one of the most infamous duffs, the climax, was on the Christmas special in 1986. And Anita Dobson's character, Angie Watts, had been faking an illness for, I believe, like 6 months. 6 months had been building up to, I've only got so much to live. And it was to capture her then husband, Den, who was known as Dirty Den because he had lots of affairs and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, their cliffhanger, which was watched by 30.1 million viewers. Yeah, so it's quite big. So anyway, his climax was he'd found out about this fake diagnosis and it had been building up, and then he's handed her this and he's gone, "Happy Christmas, Ange," and they're divorce papers because he's found out that she was lying. And that has been an extremely important part of EastEnders history. Now, I don't know if it's to let Anita Dobson have another cliffhanger on Christmas Day. And as she goes, have you never heard of a TARDIS before? I don't know if that is a nod to the EastEnders Duff Duff, and this is the Doctor Who Duff Duff, and it's a cheeky cameo, and she may never come back again. But that would be a very, very, very niche reference, and because this is being broadcast throughout the world, I don't know if that would necessarily travel very well, but that was the only thing that I can think of as to who this person could be. The only other thing that I thought of is she has a link to the Doctor's original mother. So not the one who found her on Gallifrey, but her biological mother. I can't remember what the Doctor's original name was. I need to go back and watch The Timeless Child. But anyway, they're the only two things that I can think of for Anita Dobson. So they're two theories down. So what did I think of the goblins? Technically, really, really well done. I like the fact that they used visual or practical effects rather than CGI, and it won't date the episode too much, because if you compare Lord of the Rings to The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings used practical effects and it's aged for a 22-year-old film? Yeah, 22 years ago. It's aged lovely, love it. The Hobbit aged within the first year of it being released because it was all CGI'd. So I think this will have the same effect, that the puppets won't age it so much. Definitely underused. I've no idea how they fit into Whovian lore, where they came from, whether they're from a fairy tale, whether this is still linked to the toy maker, or if they are from another planet, if they are time, because they manipulated the timeline, didn't they? They manipulated to Ruby's timeline. So unless they have a link to Gallifrey, the Time Lords, the Doctor's original DNA, I don't know. I would have liked to have learnt more about them. Maybe they will come back, or maybe they'll just be a one-off fairy tale villain, and it kind of all plays into the toy maker's childlike appearance in games and stuff. I loved the Doctor singing. I thought that was brilliant, and it was something I wasn't expecting, but I loved it. Just, oh, brilliant. The song itself, not so keen on, just because it's not really my sort of music, and I don't know if the vocals quite matched the Goblin, but Doctor singing, please can we have more of that in the series? And I think this has been one of the most enjoyable Christmas specials that's been on for a long time. I loved it. And it was nice to have that coziness to it, which I've said. And anything else. I think that's it. I think they're the main points that I wanted to get across of the Christmas special, and what I think of Ruby's involvement and Anita Dobson's involvement in the series. There probably will be more to Anita Dobson's character, because if it is just to reference her role in EastEnders, it's a very niche, very niche reference, and may not travel so well, but we will see. So, on to the series trailer. The Beatles! Oh my gosh, the Beatles are going to be in it! I'm so happy! I'm a enormous Beatle fan. I think I just came out the womb loving them, because they've been a huge influence in my mum's life, and then that's carried on onto me. But oh my gosh, the Beatles are going to be in it! Oh, that's so cool! I'm so happy! The Georgian episode when they're in Regency Britain, maybe this is going to be the Doctor's love interest, because I'm sure that will crop up, because it's Russell T Davies, and both 9 and 10 had that relationship with Rose, so possibly that's going to be his love story. But yeah, I'm really excited. This is the first time, I think, since Matt Smith's first series that I've been really looking forward to a Doctor Who series, and I can't wait. I think Ncuti's done a marvellous job so far. Intrigued by Ruby Sunday, a completely different person, but I am beyond excited for May, and it's round about my birthday as well, so that's going to be a nice birthday treat. So anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of Christmas and plan stuff for the new year. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so sorry this is a couple of days late. I did want to record one for Boxing Day, but I was asleep and I got addicted to House Flipper on my Switch, which I'm probably going to do again today. Just play some House Flipper and watch Ghost US series. I think my mum and I are planning to do. So anyway, have an awesome day. Enjoy the rest of the Christmas holidays. There will be a new video out on Friday, which is part 2 to the Disney quiz. And there's plenty of stuff coming up in the new year. Enjoy your day. Have a wonderful time. And here's to the next series of Doctor Who. Okay, see you soon. Bye guys. Bye.